Hello and welcome to Module 5 for ED 584. We'll go ahead and get started with this module introduction. Sharing my screen, and here we go. So the photo this time I'm sharing with you is one I took back in February of 2019 when I went exploring Yellowstone National Park. This is on the western side, right across the Idaho, Wyoming border into Wyoming, into Yellowstone National Park on the Wyoming side. And I took this February of 2019. It was very close to Ashton, Idaho, where I took this photo in Yellowstone. So the purpose for this module is to continue the examination of means testing, specifically through a study of related samples t-test. While the one independent sample t-test allows us to test a hypothesis comparing a single group mean to that of a known predicted population mean, and the two independent sample t-test allows us to compare two independent group means. The related samples t-test allows us to test hypotheses concerning two related sample means, or two related groups. Related samples, also called dependent samples, can occur through the use of a repeated measures design or a matched pair design. Repeated measures means that participants are observed at different times, and each time data is collected that is considered a group. For example, participants could be measured before a treatment is applied and then measured again after the treatment has been applied, such as pre and post-test design. Or they might be measured across two different treatments, such as within subjects design. Related samples can also be established through the use of matched pair design, in which case participants are only measured once within the group they belong and then matched with another participant in another group based on some common characteristic. When conducting any statistical procedure, it is important to understand the assumptions of the procedure and ensure they have been adequately addressed. Assumptions of the related samples t-test are normality and independence within groups. As we learned from our study of the one sample t-test, a significant finding should include a reporting of effect size. Effect size provides an indication of the meaningfulness of a significant finding and can be numerically represented through any of three different statistical calculations. They are Cohen's d, eta squared, and omega squared. Each of these effect size measures are included within and important for our study of related samples procedures. This module also includes a study of an alternative approach to hypothesis testing. All t-test procedures are a form of hypothesis testing. In the form of point estimation and interval estimation, and this comes from chapter 11, important concepts include the fact that the mean of a random sample is an unbiased estimator of the population mean and can be used as a population estimator. Remember, the mean from a random sample is the expected mean of the population from which it is drawn. Another important concept is the fact that the standard error can be estimated from sample data and used to establish confidence intervals. A confidence interval represents a range of values in which we can be sure within a designated level of probability, usually 95%, but it could be any level decided upon, that the value of the population is within. The lower value of the confidence interval is called the lower bound, while the upper value of the confidence interval is called the upper bound. The lower and upper bound are sometimes reported within brackets. For example, as you can see here in Canvas, LB for lower bound, UB for upper bound in the brackets. When the confidence interval for the mean difference contains the value 0, That indicates insufficient evidence to conclude a difference exists between groups. A mean difference value of 0 indicates there is no difference between groups, and thus, if 0 falls within the confidence interval determined for the mean difference, then we cannot claim a difference exists between groups. And here are the objectives, and now I'll let you read those. And then to the activities, read chapter 10 from Statistics for the Behavioral Sciences, and then click on for the supporting PowerPoint. Click here. And this will get you into that. And hopefully this won't take too long to come up. I know that my computer, there it goes. My computer has been slow uploading these. There's chapter 10. Go back. And there's a YouTube video I put up.
T-testing for 2 related samples.
There you
To
go.
this point, you've watched PowerPoints on single
So
sample.
we'll go
tables
back.
with introduction.
And estimation and confidence intervals. Just click. And it'll come up here. There it goes. And now I will. And also another a PowerPoint. Now I will fix this link by the time you get in here. And then post your reflective commentary. And then here's a link during this module. The quantitative research article summary is due. So here's the link to get into that. Okay. So that concludes the introduction for Module 5. As always, if you have any questions, let me know. Thank you.